finish the game. You need to get the good old games version and then apply the community patch on top of it. My favorite pick up a line. Are you an ongoing case of mine? Because I wanna beat you. No.
Of course it is. The oldest one in the book. The hero and the villain.
But he's clearly insane.
There can be only one.
Please, make him stop before we drown in cliches.
With pleasure.
Boss fight, people.
The power of science.
What do you have here? Forming attitude. Blah, blah. Ah, okay.
With a giant machine in the pale moonlight.
Oh, he speaks a lot. He talks a lot. Destroy the Doomsday Automaton. We are doing the hardest version because I decided not to destroy the stuff, I guess. Moral choice, whatever. There. Whatever. Oh, this is getting interesting.
My plan is sheer simplicity in its elegance.
Ah, right, you can destroy them. Okay. Oof. This is gonna take a while. Or it needs less or more. Is being an influencer a job, or it needs less or more respect or praise? As it is done nowadays, Patrick, full of illiterates, for us, that is not the remake version. On December the 1st is an important day for us. What is it, District, for you? What is it, District? Is it a celebration or something? You tell me. National Day of Romania. Well, it must be the Independence Day. Old saying, we don't have an Independence Day in the British Empire because we gave independence to all of the countries themselves. I love that phrase about the British. Always. Yes, Independence Day probably. Patriot, getting to yours. Is it a job? As it is now, we have parades in all cities, the capital with the army and many others. That's good. That's good. That's always good. That's always good. That's always good. You know, I'm not especially a nationalist for my country, but it is always good. That is always good. Okay. This is getting interesting and out of hand. I'll try to clear one wave of mobs. Like everyone comes in line, presentation of tanks, arms, aims, police, horses, and many others. We have parades in all the cities. Like everyone comes in line, horses and many others. It's a big event in every city. It's good. It's good. That's good. That's good. It's always good. December the 1st. So you have all of the festivities in December. Then, District, because you have the 2 Christmas. You have the 2 Christmas, if I understood correctly, plus Independence Day. Everything is in December. You should have summer in December. Yes, and you should have summer in December like us. Instead you have winter. Well, not winter, the autumn. But yeah, if you would have summer, it would be like complete.
Mr. Van Helsing, I expect you to die.
Yeah, this boss is crazy. Every city the major gives people beans and sausages. Well, that is a bit of populism. A bit, but well, if it's only for one national, that is a bit of populism. But well, if it's only for one holiday, it's okay. Patrick, getting into yours. The influencers being a job. I think that as how they spread the stupidity nowadays and illiteracy, yeah, definitely not. In my case, I am not any influencer because I think anyone would hate me as soon as they watch my stream, except for the few of you, so I don't fall into that category, I think. I know the ones that you say, the ones that are ultra popular because of the stupid things that they do, that naturally they draw the attention of everyone. I get it. I see your point. Those, well, if it's a job, if I would classify it as a job, well, I think it's not different from... Yes, from being a celebrity over at over at a theater, or over at a theater or a cinema or whatever. Like, they are like celebrities in that sense, the ones that have a lot of audience and etc. In that sense.
How do you like this
In that sense.
Mr. Van Helsing?
In that sense. They would be like that. I guess it shouldn't pay as much as it does. I think it shouldn't. The same with football players. It shouldn't pay as much as it does. It shouldn't make them millionaire and etc. And I think it should be encouraged for them to, well, naturally, what I do, encourage somehow a bit of knowledge on society. In that sense, it would be different, because in that sense, the people studied, and what I tell you every time, Patrick, in my ideal of society, now I read a lot of messages, see, I see them, just that I'm dealing with the boss and going in order. In that sense, I would never make someone who I would never make someone who studied through went through college earn less than someone who didn't go through college and read a lot of books and etc. Yeah, and every city in the major gives the people like to at least 2,000 and 5,000 people of each town. It breaks my heart. In Hungary, we are not celebrating our days. In my city, there are only 2,000, and also on December the 1st, people like do celebrations at home. Like everyone is grilling, buying meat, grilling fish. That's incredible. That's amazing. Besides, it all matches the end of the year, so it's pretty well organized district. It's pretty well organized district. It's pretty well organized because everything happens at the end of the year. Here we also have that. Like here, everything dies in. Here, everything dies in this period of time. In half of in December the 1st, pretty much December the 10th, everything dies. Like it's Christmas and no more anything, pretty much. You have the shops and everything, but people just go to the. Here the problem is the beach. Yeah. When will you give me back Transylvania? No. No. Here is the beach district. Is the beach. Everyone goes to the beach. They have that psychopathy. Argentina has a long coast, and everyone goes to the beach. Like the beach every fucking day. What I told you, that it was the very reason why I would be incompatible, let's say, with a lot of girls, precisely because of the beach. Going every single day, like it's something exaggerated. Like, just so you have an idea, and I proceed with the boss. Like December the 10th, we have like an obligation. We have to go to the beach. And for example, kids don't go to school on December the 1st because everyone is free on this day. You won't work. You work only if you want, but schools not. Here our schools precisely finish on December the 10th. December the 10th. I will probably move to Argentina Beach, Italy. Guys, no, there are no guns. No. It's not like. No. Hell yeah, no. No, it's like on December the 10th, if you don't go to the beach, you are a weirdo. Like I was considered. Like the weirdo. And until March. No jobs, no anything. The beach. Only the beach exists. I hate the beach, of course. I hate the sun. I hate all of that. I like staying here, reading a fucking book, playing a game, and etc. Absolute introversion. So yeah, here is the beach. Like it is not even questioned. And every weekend, football. It's like football during the year. When they finish with the local tournaments, they continue with the European ones. You are the most positive hater. Yes, indeed. Like football and then the beach. December the 10th, the beach up until March. The beach. No job, no nothing. That's why the economy also turned into shit. The beach, the beach, the beach, the beach. If you think that Italians and Spaniards and Portuguese that they appreciate the beach a lot, here no, because we have a long coast, and even if you are poor, you can go to other beaches that they are free. You just go with your own umbrella. Just go with your, because we have a coast like massive all across the Atlantic, and you go with your umbrella and it's free. You don't have to pay for anything. And that's what they do. Rich people, for example, instead, in the cases in which I was sadly dragged with a, no, the drag, not the candy, with a dragged, like by my family as I was under 18, and etc. You go to places where you pay for the tent and etc. But it's the same. Like with it, they don't conceive the existence of life without going to the beach in December, and that's something that I just can't tolerate. I despise the beach. I think it's stupid. I get bored because my mind doesn't get any challenge at all. You're the most. What do you read right now? Right now, I am working on my collection of Star Wars books, Patrick. Sorry to disappoint you. I've already read a lot about history and etc. I want to finish the complete collection of the expanded universe of Star Wars. I read about Star Wars, sorry. Right now, I've already had 5 years over at university, another 5 years over at high school. That, as I was the highest average, it was the same shit as going to university. I didn't feel that much of a difference in that sense. So yeah, pretty much. So yeah, right now, in that sense, I am taking a rest. I read that, and most of the time, I mostly also watch cartoons from the 90s that I skipped. For example, The Secret Saturdays, quite good. I don't know if anyone here remembers The Secret Saturdays. I'm watching that one that I could never finish because in Spanish it was never finished. So I'm watching it in English. The Secret Saturdays, quite good. Then, regarding reading, as I told you, Star Wars, the expanded universe of Star Wars. The original one before Disney ruined it all with the Legends series. In that sense. So District, it's just like that, pretty much. It's like December the 10th, the beach. Like, brutal. Like, you are an absolute weirdo if you don't do that. And then of course just that, pretty much. In that sense. It's the beach, and I absolutely despise it. As you can see, people. I absolutely despise it. I absolutely despise it. So yeah, pretty much. I wonder if all of the mobs ever die here, because this is an exaggeration. I think you can save the city, I guess.
I'm going to enjoy watching you fry, Mr. Van Helsing.
So many mobs to kill. I don't want to destroy the machines. I don't want the city to implode.
They didn't call me mad. Never. But I'll show them all. I'll show them.
I wonder if they stop spawning eventually. I wonder if I can do it without touching all of them and at this high of difficulty, if it's brutal. I'm reading that precisely. The expanded universe of Star Wars, page 3.
My permission to retire?
But yeah, my country is like that. You say, I think I will go to fucking Argentina. No, no, you don't want to come here unless you really want, unless you are really, really extroverted and want, as I told you, beach constantly. The part of the what you said of the guns. No, we don't have free usage of guns. We are the same as in Europe. We are not like in the US. If you are found using having a gun at home, you can go to jail. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. That is only in the United States. No.
They didn't call me mad.
In that sense, it's not like that. So yeah, it's like more European-like. It's like Italy. It's like Italy in that sense, culturally, and Spain in that sense. Except with a lot of coast for this to happen with. Well, Italy also has it. Or Italy also has it exactly the same. Italy has a huge coast as well. It's just that ours is less expensive. It has for middle class, for low class, and for high class.
I can't do that.
Also, the university state university is free. I went to a private one, but you have free ones in that sense.
How do you like this experiment, Mr.
In that sense,
Helsing?
so
Not possible.
for it is true that you have an easier time than in the United States, for example, if you don't have a lot of money. It is true. That is true. What is not the thing that you won't have is the constant threat of economical instability by the communists. That is the thing. What is your opinion about the girls blaking depression for their act? Blaking depression for their act. So a girl who didn't take a shower for 1 week, didn't take a shower for 1 week because she has depression and she collects plushies and tattoos. Well, they are the victims. Those are the victims of Obama's system. Blaming depression for their act. Yeah, I told you, I do not believe in modern
How do you like this
reports of social anxiety. But the other ones that they generally use, the autism, and I do not believe in modern reports post-Obama. I would burn all of the reports post-Obama of all of those. I would burn all of the reports altogether. Like this, like grabbing the paper, to jail the person who did the diagnose. I'm sorry for the medic, for the doctor, to jail, of course, for misreporting on purpose for political reasons, because that's lack of being professional, lack of professionalism in their job. To jail. I would break all of the reports like this. Social anxiety, autism, the other one they use, which is it? The ADHD, the attention deficit syndrome. The same. Every single doctor who reported that, the report is burned, and the person goes to jail for community service. For injecting politics into a professional medic report. But what is this depression? Is it a cool thing nowadays? No. Like what they think. No, what cool thing? They think that. No, the problem is that psychologists have told them, no, you are special. You are special. You are all special because you have this specific thing that wasn't considered, wasn't discovered up until now. And I would tell the person, no, you are not special. You are an average person who cannot concentrate at school. You are an average person who needed better education by your parents or whatever. In the case if the person is violent or the part of the tattoos, let's not, you know what would happen if I was in charge. They would have a very hard time. The shops that do the tattoos. Let's just leave it like that. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, the girl got R-worded at a young. Okay. So she has a good reason, but I'm not a psychologist. No, well, but a person with good education understands that being called that, being called that, is because of the insecurities of the illiterate saying it. Yeah, okay, I have to destroy the machines. Yeah, I have to destroy the machines, otherwise it's impossible. Yeah, my bad. A person who has parents behind him, or her, or whatever, understands that people are saying that because they are illiterate. I mean, okay. That is a crime and the person needs to go to jail. That is a crime and the person needs to go to jail directly. That was okay. You mean that? Because you said R. Okay. No, that is a crime and the person does need psychological assistance, of course. Needless to say, that crime, I would potentially execute the ones doing that. For real. Not what we have nowadays of, oh, he looked at me with love. No. This thing of banalizing such terrible crimes, no. Any misreport, any woman who misreports it, also to jail. But the ones that are true cases, the ones that are truly suffering this, yes, of course, the person, the criminals need to go to jail, and that should never happen. No, that of course, no. That of course. Common sense. Like it has been all life. The problem is that nowadays we get that this story that only nowadays criminals were properly chased thanks to the Democrat Party, that they freed women and they like captured that flag for society, that they are the only ones who defend women and conservatives don't defend women and etc. No, that needs to be eliminated 100% in that sense. So basically, that the criminal, yes, of course. Now, false reports that send men to jail when they looked at a woman with love and they lie about it to make his life miserable and etc. To jail as well. All of the criminals need to be sent to jail appropriately. And there we set example for society that will ensure that we don't get that people stop doing stupidities. Like the false reports on one side, and of course the crime on the other one, of course. Needless to say, the person needs to go to jail or potentially be executed.
You have my permission to retire?
In that sense. So yeah, pretty much.
I don't have enough mana. I can't do that.
So yeah, pretty much. That is the idea.
You and me, Van Helsing, and our problem, the final problem.
Pretty much that, Patrick. I would say that. What do you mean by you say the person who happened that she has a good reason to be depressed? Yes, in that case, yes. But nowadays we have reports of the ones that I mentioned without that. We have reports of the person without that. Without that, everyone thinks it's like a cool thing being told that by the psychologist. In that sense, and in that case, I would say that directly first a psychiatrist needs to ensure that the person doesn't is not left with any psychological illnesses in that sense first, more suited for it. Then this boom of psychologists who are attend. It's not the case right now. Right now, most of the population is going to psychologists when they really don't need it. Yeah, it is a tough case because what she does is being childish, spending money on plushies, covered in tattoos, putting 4 kilograms of makeup, but this is how she's coping with it. Well, but it's not a healthy way of doing so. It's not a healthy way of doing so, and I'm talking about the average of society. In the average of society, we have right now, nowadays, people going to a psychologist, all of those women going to psychologists when they really don't need it. When they are perfectly fine, functional members of society. The problem is that it reports money to the psychologists. In the case of those, yes, 100% it is needed. But in the case of most
This experiment, Mr. Van Helsing?
people who report post-Obama, all of those attention deficit syndromes and which was the other one, the social anxiety and etc. All of those reports, all of those, the psychologists are sorry, they're just stealing money from them. They won't solve anything. They won't solve anything. People, you know what people need? In that case, not the cases that you are mentioning. The rough cases that you are mentioning of coping with those, yes, of course, etc. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yes, 100%. You know what they need? They need people to listen to them. People don't listen nowadays. People don't listen to them. Their parents, they need more attention as children. Their parents, their relatives, their loved ones, they need to listen to them a bit more instead of grabbing the phone and being on the phone all day. That is the problem. They don't need a psychologist because they have attention deficit syndrome or whatever, or a social anxiety or whatever. No, they need people to love them and listen to them and talk to them so they are not alone. See? But it's a problem of solitude. It's not a problem of. It's not a problem of. Hey, that attack is new. It's not a problem of having like a special mental situation in which they cannot deal with something special that they have that they cannot focus or etc. They need people to listen to them and love them. It's much easier. It's much easier. People to listen, reason, have meaningful, deep conversations like I have with you, for example, and love them. See? It's not a problem of internally their minds having some kind of deficit of any kind and etc. No. Listen, the ones that didn't go through all of those terrible things, and even the ones that went through those terrible things, the things that I'm mentioning, I think they would still be more efficient than the psychologists, even. But well, let's say it could be two things for those cases, the two things for those cases. But in the case of most of the population, people who listens to them, for example, when you tell me all of those things about about teenage problems and etc., instead of me saying, well, but they are just teenage problems, don't worry, and etc. No, I search for the why, I give you my time. People need to give others their time, like I do. It's it, you see? With you, with my friends over Star Wars Republic, and etc. Give the others your time to appreciate each other's company. Being humans, what the Obama administration destroyed with the stupid TikTok and Instagram and etc. See? Giving people, each other, our time. Like you give me your time, visiting me every day, like District or Pillow and etc. Or Krover and Ender and Axis and etc. All of you, or Pekarin and etc. It's like that. Listening and giving people your time. It's easy. It's easy. It's much simpler. It's much simpler. But that cannot happen when you are only talking to a dog, or a cat, or a plushie. You need that meaningful sense of life. That is what destroys relativism and the system that Obama created. Sharing your time and your thoughts. It's simple and easy. They don't need a psychologist. They use a psychologist as someone to listen to them. And that is a mistake. The psychologist should be taking care of cases like the ones you described. Like real going to people who went to a war, people who suffered the terrible crime that you mentioned, people who go to, I don't know, for example, we had some miners that were trapped for 30 days here in Chile, for example, and they almost thought that they were gonna die, the 30 miners, and etc. People who get lost in a mountain and almost die as well. If you were in a car crash and almost died, people who are on a wheelchair. Those are the cases for a psychologist, not the ones that we have nowadays. What you are describing, well, if she suffered that, yes, because of the crime. But if the crime wasn't the case, which is the case for most of the population, and this controversial topic, they just need that attention as by their parents as children, and if not, as adults, these people who listen to them, and they can have meaningful chats with. At the end of the day, Patrick is just sharing the burden of life. People to share the burden of life with. It's as simple as that. See? It's that. It's simply that. Not a matter of a psychologist. By the way, pretty good boss this one, eh? People was quite tough.
I can't do that.
And if I hadn't trapped the boss over there, it would have been a huge problem for me. So there, Patrick, did I give you a satisfactory answer? What would be your standards for a friendship? Hmm. Satisfactory at its size, as it's always was. Regarding the previous answer, is that it's an important topic that nowadays most of people in society, especially girls, feel like they have to go to a psychologist. Except for the crimes that you describe and etc. Is what I tell you. People just need someone to listen to them, actually. They use a psychologist as someone who has to listen to them. In that sense. People need others to share their time and share the burden of life with them. Not a psychologist. In most cases, these modern reports of attention deficit syndrome or what was it, social anxiety and etc.
What is this rumble? Oh, for the love of... These mad scientists and their nasty surprises. Katerina, out. Fool me gander. Patty's death must have triggered a self-destruction sequence. The building will collapse.
Lovely art style
Now
this even
that's
has.
what I call an explosion. It blew us straight into the tunnels, Van Helsing. Van Helsing? No, don't you die on me. I'm too young to haunt the same place for eternity.
That's touching, Katerina.
Don't give up. You have just defeated your first villain. You have so many things ahead of you.
I love the humor
I'm
of
not
this game.
dying. I'm just stuck.
What is this? Who are you? Stay back.
Move aside.
I'm warning you.
You're powerless for the moment. Please move aside.
Another ghost.
Well, that was fun, Katerina. What's going on? Who is this? Is it a man?
A troublesome intruder. He just appeared out of nowhere and...
And humbly gave my assistance to Van Helsing, the great liberator of Morgova. Do I know you?
I love how this.
This structure may collapse at any moment.
I love how this slight camera panning movements give a bit of dynamism to the dialogues, to the dialogue lines.
Concerns. He's right. The building is crumbling. We must leave.
Okay, getting to your next question, Patrick. What would be your standard for a friendship? That one is easy. That the person judges me as I would judge him or her. And that is for my actions. As I judge people for their actions. Easy. See? See, Patrick? That one was an easy one. That one was an easy one. Easy. That you judge me for my actions as I judge you for your actions. Simple. Easy. You could say that, for example, you could have thought that, for example, the fact that I am from South America, as I always tell you, you could have thought that I was some kind of an evolved, uncivilized beast or whatever, because I know that there's that psychological effect from Europe in a lot of cases, as it's the effect of the unknown. And no, you didn't judge me because of that. You judged me because of the things that I said. So you judge me for my actions. The same with all of the people of the chat that you always see that visit me. I feel that that you all judge me for my actions, even if the things that I say are unpopular in a lot of cases. For example, being against the rainbow flag people or whatever. I judge people for their actions. So, for a friendship, I just ask that in return, to be judged by my actions. Oh, it stopped working? It says connecting. What's this? It's simple, to be judged for my actions. And for the and basically done. There we go. Sorry, it was a bit, it stopped working. To judge me for my actions, as I judge people for my actions, to treat me as I treat people. I treat people judging them for their actions. So, judge me for my actions. And that's it. With that, you can be my friend. In that sense. As you are all. Pretty much. Pretty much. If I say something unpopular, well, I judge the action. If the person goes into a crisis and his cables mix up and tell me, how can you say that? How can you be so conservative and etc.? You are a beast because of that. Judging me or judging me. Well, you are from South America, and in that continent, everyone is a beast. Something like that. And I would just reply that, well, it's not my case. I will not tell you that the other ones maybe aren't beasts, because most of society is brutish in most continents, sadly. In most continents, like all of us as humanity, generally. But if the things that I say don't convince you that I am not one of a beast, that would treat you bad, and I am kind, and I am polite, regardless of what the other person thinks, as long as he's not insulting me. Then at that point, that would be the only way in which I could have a person be a friend. Like the other day when a guy entered the chat and just insulted me. Just kept insulting me, saying, you could see that I gave him 3 fucking warnings. Patrick. I gave him 3 fucking warnings and he just said the same. Are you overweight? Are you stupid? Are you this? Are you that? Ah, now I see, now you are stupid. 3 times. Well, unless the person really wants to insult me directly. Unless that happens, that would be the standard. For real life, maybe you are meaning. Well, if there's a direct contact in real life, I would pay attention to what you mentioned about the candy consuming. Because as I told you, judge people for their actions. If the person is candy consuming all day, the case that you are telling me with your friend, if he's candy consuming all day, well, the problem will be that he'll become that I know that the person will become addicted to a substance, and that is dangerous. That is dangerous, and pretty much that substance, regardless of what they say nowadays, it inhibits the front left lobe of the brain. See that I'm judging objectively the action, not the person. Even if the person consumes the candy, it goes to the front left lobe of the brain and impedes mid and long-term memory, and that impedes the person being my friend for a long time. Maybe in that sense, it will impede it. It's. But see that I'm judging exclusively the action. If in case you ask me, in that sense, because of your personal situation regarding the friend that you always tell me about.
You made it out. Good. You will find an ink gate at the end of the next hallway. It will take you to your secret lair.
Amazing voice acting, people, by the way.
First, I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigadi's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your
Hey, what's going on? The
heroic
chat is
deeds
broken
were
now.
lost to the prison, and so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This
If anyone wrote in the chat, I cannot see it. Ah, there we go. There we go. There, now I can see it.
We'll talk more.
Oh, good
later.
question.
Ha! He did it again. And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go.
Good question, Patrick. Good question. Is it a problem for you, for friendship, if... hang on. If you are much more intelligent than the person? No, it shouldn't be a problem. It should never be a problem, Patrick, if you ask me. It could be a problem for a partner. For a partner, for a girlfriend. It could be. In that sense. For a spouse or anything. But no, I don't think it could be for a friend if the person had good education at home by his parents. You mean like a friend, like the ones that you generally mention to me over at high school there in Hungary, pretty much, like a local situation. No, for a friend, no. Yes, for a partner, but not for a friend. Why? Well, because there's a distinction. You won't have to share all of the aspects of life with a friend, but yes, with a partner. So that distinction allows you to, well, if the friend is educated and maybe if he respects you and is not constantly insulting you, as I comment, if he doesn't insult you, Pretty much. Well, in fact, the opposite happens. Probably the person will be elevated to your level, and worst case scenario, the person will at least perceive the intellect, even if he doesn't learn, and he will appreciate you for that, which is at the end of the day judging a person for his actions. So yeah, you can have like pairs of friends in life, like one guy super intelligent and another guy who isn't that intelligent but was properly educated by his parents. That is the key. You know that I always say the same, that education rules the nation. Old British saying that you know that I say a lot. If a person was properly educated by his parents, even if he's not perfectly bright, it will be a pleasant company. It will be a pleasant company for you. You will appreciate that. You will try to elevate him if you are more intelligent. If that is this is the hypothetical scenario that you are mentioning, and maybe it happens. Maybe it happens. Or if it doesn't happen, at most you can enjoy each other's company and share the burden of life, as I told you with the example of a psychologist. Well, I'm currently in a crisis, as I mentioned. Well, yeah, pretty much. The worst thing that you mentioned to me so far is the part that he cheats on the other poor girl, because in that sense, that is a lack of morality, and that they don't find purpose in life. But that is something common of the age, Patrick. As I told you, imagine that life is a race. As I told you, at your age, you are several positions ahead in that race, Patrick, because of how intelligent, how mature, how kind you are, and etc. At such a young age, like I was, and a lot of people have been throughout history, because of natural intelligence, in that sense. So, like that, when you grow up a bit, when it's not 17, 20 years, it's way too young, and they have to pay rent, and they have to pay for their taxes, and etc. The positions in the race will accumulate a bit. The gap will shorten a bit.
For bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvelous.
And when that happens, give him time.
It binds this patch of
In that sense,
into a
all of my friends are too simple thinkers. They either like to chase women, get drunk every weekend, or gaming addiction.
really strong
I would pick.
to the ink.
I can find myself in that.
My captors will
Out of the three groups,
Then get us out. Take us with you.
naturally it's not a surprise.
this one's powers.
I love the camera panning movements, people. They add a touch of dramatism to this game, to this isometric action RPG,
Guardians
that is amazing.
disable
It makes the dialogue lines dynamic.
is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
It is
Inventory is full.
it is a nice touch that this game has, that makes the dialogues feel dynamic and you never get tired of them. Plus the incredible chemistry between the ingenuity of the dialogue lines between Katarina and Van Helsing. In that sense, it's pretty well done. Incredibly well done. I am pleasantly surprised by this game. Besides all of the things that we've analyzed in the past 6 days, without a doubt. So, all of us are two simple thinkers. They either like to chase women, get drunk every weekend, or have a gaming addiction, and you can find yourself in that. Okay. Curiously, you didn't mention the defects of the ones at the gym that they also have them. The gym bros. You didn't criticize the gym bros in that sense. Okay. Out of those three groups that you mentioned, naturally, I will tell you that the ones that you say that they have a gaming addiction, naturally I have to tell you that are the healthiest ones out of the three groups. They are the healthiest ones out of the three groups. Why? Because there's levels of severity. There's levels of severity. You will see. I would suggest you to, if you have those options in life so far, to pick the third group. I don't really like the gym bros. I met with a few egoists. Okay. And you would say that. Okay, so out of the groups that you are mentioning, I would 100% be friends with the gaming addicts. Why? Because I can spot the severity. Tell me, is it the same playing a game for 10 hours? I don't know. When they should be studying. They should be studying. I agree with you. It's what I did. I didn't touch a video game in high school ever. Even Star Wars: Your Republic only in December, January, and February. In that sense, only that. In summer holidays for my high school. You remember that we have it inverted here, since I'm in the southern hemisphere, far away from everyone. So only that. I didn't touch Star Wars: Your Republic there. But then yes, when I could, in between high school and law school, yes, I did. I did 10 hours like for all the 5 years that I couldn't touch any game. So I would pick the gaming addicts because there's levels of severity. The ones that get drunk, it's inhibiting their senses. The gaming addict is not getting inhibited in his senses. Maybe the person is just shy or whatever. The ones that chase after women, they have a deficiency in constantly chasing after women in a way. They have what I told you the other day, a deficiency in self-security, because as I told you, the most precious thing you have, your genetics, if you give them to anyone, it is a highly unfair system in which you don't value yourself, because you give your most precious thing, your genetics, you want to give it to anyone. No filter, no nothing. It's hating themselves in a deep way. The gaming addict, well, the person is exercising his mind. Maybe he's not aware. This is the problem of the addiction. He's not aware that he should be working on other aspects of life a bit more. There's a lack of balance, but at least he values himself enough as to exercise his brain and challenge himself. So I would rescue that from the gaming addict in that sense. The gaming addict has like A/B grades usually. I'm in that group as well without gaming. Well, precisely. Well, but there's a correlation. Games generally require, Patrick, constant mathematical operations in our heads and undivided attention to a single element. So if I had to pick a group, even if you don't like playing video games, in your case, Patrick, since you like sports and everything, I would join sports clubs instead of gyms. I would join a sports club. You don't like football, that's the problem. Pick a sport that you like that is not dangerous. Maybe volley or volleyball or, I don't know, tennis, or golf, or etc. That idea that tennis and golf are for rich people is completely wrong. You can get a perfectly fine racket for yourself to practice. I did practice tennis without any kind of problem. It's not true. You buy you a normal common racket and you do tennis or you do golf and etc. How about those, Patrick? Sports clubs, in that sense. Or a church. I would suggest that. Going back to the basics. A sports club, a church. I would go for those. and there you will verify that the quality of people will be higher, and you won't like to go back. You won't like to go back. It's what's going to happen. Sorry if I'm being harsh, people always, but there you will verify that the quality of the people is higher. I don't. And there you will see that what I'm mentioning to you. That. What about that? Wouldn't you like? You don't like football like me, and you are only child like me. Tennis is a more individual sport. Tennis or golf, for example. Swimming. In my case, I did swimming. You can go for those. What about those? Swimming, tennis, golf. For swimming, you just need to buy a membership to pay a membership to a local club. You just need the pool. What about that? Water polo, you can do. What about that one? Water polo, for example. Rugby, I don't know. Well, rugby it's a bit dangerous. In that sense. What about those? Have you considered those? In my case, I didn't like moving. So in my case, I would be with the gaming addicts 100%. But you like exercise? What about those? Not the gym bros that you mentioned to me, the like addicted to a perfect figure. Like sports. What about that, Patrick? If you're still there. Otherwise, I would say that out of the three groups, for immediacy, I would be with the gaming addicts, no problem. In that sense, I would be with the gaming addicts. But this is the thing. Do not classify. I'm comfortable with in the gaming addicts. But you wouldn't like to try sports. You like it. If you like exercise, you have an advantage that I didn't have regarding that. I didn't like moving. I played tennis and swimming and etc. But really, it wouldn't be for me. I wouldn't have a friend out of that. Otherwise, I would pick the gaming out. Because
I'll disable the device and you can go.
I hate sports.
Ready.
I hate team sport. Damn it.
A storm is coming, Van Helsing. You may find that your work is far from done.
Then is it ever?
But we saved the city.
Goddy's army has withdrawn. Somebody is calling them back. They are still a chaotic mess. But they
Okay.
will regroup. Somebody wants to
Okay.
see you fall.
Nothing new about that.
An alliance is what you need. This tormented body is no longer able to fight, but my powers allow me to discover secrets. I can be your master spy, and you can let me have retribution.
But if we're to be allies, at least tell me your name.
A name. Yes. I used to have one, but that person was killed a long time ago.
Amazing voice acting.
This wretched ruin of a man standing here is merely called Prisoner 7.
He is the most impolite, mysterious stranger ever. And that whole doom and gloom attitude, can you believe it?
I don't know. You might be right. Something's up. I can feel it.
Okay, very well done. You hate sports and you hate team sports. Okay. Okay. What about the church? I'm quite fulfilled with my friend group. Since I was little in the Nightmare Elementary School, I always wanted a group to be in. I was too out of the group person because I was mentally well and liked the class. Okay. And I thought before philosophy that I should join in the majority so I can find love and for no, never. I would suggest you to never do that. Never do that. That won't make you feel fulfillment to like forsake what you are for the sole purpose of comforting to a group and finding people. No, never do that. Never do that. Present yourself exactly as you are, like I do. Like you can see, this is like the person who says, "Let's become a feminist so I can get laid." No, no, that's the worst putrid idea ever. The worst.
It all seems so
The worst.
Defeat the mad scientist and ride into
The
the
worst.
sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins. I was lucky. Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed, and the metropolis of weird science is still waiting for its own savior. Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak, so someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines. So far, but they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city, a coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists.
Hey, is it a card game, the game as well?
He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin.
Hey, is it also a tabletop game? That would be a nice twist, huh? What a turn of events. I'm quite fulfilled with my friend group since I was little and I'm never filming to go. Yeah, no, never do that. Never do that. This is like, as I told you, the people who turn into the men who turn into feminists just for the sake of finding a girl. No, never do that. That is pathetic. No, and it won't give you fulfillment in life at all. In that sense, never do that. Okay, now it's an all-out war.
General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area before they run you down.
Amazing special effects for this
How
guy.
annoying is that?
I always thought I'm some kind of a problem in life, but after philosophy and after 1 year of high school, I escaped dangerous thoughts. Well, I'm glad. After you introduce like my philosophy to you, I can say that this shit made my life heavenly. Well, there you found peace, the peace of intellect. Well, then you honor me with with that, Patrick. You honor me with that. You honor me with that and your company. Yeah. You honor me with that I did a positive influence for society. I just wish more people would be like that. Oh well, sadly we know how it is. In that sense. Well, you honor me with that then. I can say that you are a problem. No, you are not a problem for society. On the contrary, this is like what I told you. Remember when I told you the example of the restaurant, that you told me you were at a restaurant and you felt supposedly social anxiety as one person, as two guys were drunk and you got scared and etc. And you thought it was your problem, your own social anxiety problem or whatever. I first told you that it doesn't exist. Social anxiety doesn't exist. That it's all part of the psychologists of nowadays and etc. And the second, what is it easier for a politician, as I told you, to correct one person to tell one person that he has some kind of problem or etc. You. Or really take the burden of controlling, of finally civilizing a society and grabbing a person who is drunk over at a public restaurant and apply a 50k euros fine. It's more difficult to do the second thing. It is more difficult to do the second thing, which is what a true leader should do. True leaders set the example by doing those things, by finding, spotting, and eliminating those tendencies of society. I realize if I scroll my phone forever, my life will be the greatest, follow from a curious mind to a robot. Indeed, it is like that. But it's what I told you. For a politician, it's much easier to tell the teenagers, I know, go scroll with your phone all you want. Scroll with your phone all you want. Instead of putting fines to the parents who doesn't educate their children. It's much more unpopular. It's eminently unpopular. It's incredibly unpopular what I say, but as I told you, the difference is that I'm a monarchist, not a populist, and so I am not afraid of suggesting unpopular solutions. That is the problem. But populists love telling you whatever you would like to listen to. In this case, telling the teenagers, oh, you can have children and not give a care about the world. Keep living as if you were still a teenager instead of a parent with children to take care of. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. The second you have children, you cannot behave like a fucking teenager anymore. Sadly for you. Incredibly for you, because it means growing up. But no, and if you teach your children that, well, it's okay to get drunk, it's okay to hit people on the street, that it's okay to behave like an uncivilized beast in a public space, well, the power of a state has to do what you didn't and apply you a fine. I believe in fines, as I told you. I believe in Fineland instead of Finland. You let your under 18 child behave like a beast, like hitting other children, saying stupid things, and etc. 50k euros fine. Someone got drunk over at a public space and is unpolite, uneducated, and is shouting, and etc. Another fine for the person. Another 50k euros fine. Or dollars if it's the US. Fines. Meritocracy. The ones who behave appropriately and etc. The taxes are reduced. Then, because of the good contribution of society of setting a good example. Meritocracy. Those who behave like beasts, getting drunk in a public space in a restaurant and doing what you described the other day, is behaving like a beast. Those who behave like beasts pay more. Fines all the time. Those who behave like civilized members of society, being educated and etc., regardless of political stances and etc., regardless of that, how they treat others in direct contact, less taxes. Like that. Meritocracy. And setting the example. It works. It works. The problem is that Obama's system dies with that. It dies completely. Because all of the votes that they bought basically giving positions over at jobs that were based on the supposed, what's this shit? The supposed diversity and etc. That dies immediately. That dies immediately. I want to go clubbing, get drunk, my freedom, and I say, no, that's not freedom. That's behaving like a beast. That's not freedom. That's behaving like a beast. Simple and easy. 50k euros fine. Simple and easy. Like that. Meritocracy and setting the example. It does work. What is freedom? Oh, it's probably the most misinterpreted concept of our modern age.
Simple ghost, Van Helsing. But you might want to use your occult abilities to jump back to the commander.
How do I jump back to the commander? There, we run. What is freedom? It is the capability within the constraints of a civilized society, rapping about sniffing snow because we are cool. Indeed, that is the modern that is the modern interpretation of it, and it's terribly wrong. It is within the constraints of the greater good of society, within the constraints of the greater good of society and civilization, to choose your own path in life, within the constraints of natural law and morality. And you can see that freedom can never be about those things, because it should always be complementary to seek good instead of evil. If the concept of freedom is rapping all day and sniffing the snow that objectively goes to the front left lobe of the brain and kills the person, impeding short and mid-term memory and disrupting his perception of reality, then it is not favoring the greater good of society, because it's seeking an evil intent. And you cannot say that freedom is being positive if the ultimate purpose is an evil intent, which is the fact that one person dies. If he's consuming the snow, the candy, he will die. If a person dies, that is bad. Just like with abortion. If a human life dies, that is objectively bad. Objectively bad. Even the terrible dictators that haunted humanity and etc. Well, at the end of the day, yes, the ideal situation would be that they wouldn't be dictators and that we would have a good civilized society. In that sense. That's why I admire the British so much, because they haven't had dictators in that sense. So yeah, pretty much. So to the commander here.
Impeccable timing, Hunter. As always, I have a message for you. Count Vlado sends his regards, but he had to leave in a hurry to destroy the force walls. You are in charge. Last time
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Patrick. Thanks for the great chats. And hopefully all of my comments are always helpful to you. They're always helpful with the things that I say. I always mention that. Pretty much. So have a great night, and don't worry about those things, as I told you. Go to sleep thinking about this. Go to sleep thinking about this. Right now, your groups of friends, I would pick the gaming addicts without a doubt, but the others, think of it like this. The gap will eventually close as they grow up. Maybe not those people over at your high school. Other people, once you go to college, other people, it will happen like this. You will forget about this, maybe, most probably. You will find people over at the college, if you go to one, which I highly encourage you to do so. The state or private one, doesn't matter. You are already shielded from relativism. Go there, and that new group of people, you'll see that the gap is a bit closer. And among that group that has the gap a bit closer, there will be one or two that have it even closer with you, and like that, it will be much much easier, and you won't have any problem. And don't worry, about Master Yoda, as you say here. I also have my ways, and if it doesn't happen, I just go to a lab, and that's pretty much it. But no worries. It's just that I am quite picky as well. I'm a picky person. I must admit I'm a quite picky person. So yeah, don't worry about me and don't worry about you. Enjoy life. That is the point. With the responsibilities that you know that I tell you every night. So have a great night, Patrick. Have a great night and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay, people, we continue with the incredible adventures of Van Helsing. I have a how much time do I have? I have some 40 more minutes. I'll stay for 40 more minutes until 3 hours and something. But of course, I'm quite tactical and a genius too. I'll visit the posts and give orders to the men. I'm a hunter, not a commander. No, I like the tactical part.
I'm quite tactical, and a genius too. I'll visit the posts and give orders to the men.
Here we have here we can sell. Where I can sell all of that. Oh, I need to update my weapon. I wonder if I can remove essences. Here.
Sir, we are under heavy attack.
You don't say. Heavy attack. Oh well, I'll keep my weapon for now. Then I will, because I need one to craft. Hey, weird. What the fuck? 466 defense. This is brutal. I need that cape. 466 defense. Why so high? That was brutally high. No, we are okay with our gear so far. This one. I also buy this one. Let me update my gear a bit, people. Sell the rest. The Boltcaster, I don't like them because they are way too slow. L59 attack carbine. This one is interesting. I've never used a carbine here. Rare rifle. It's a rifle. It's a rifle. 20% more damage. This one deals a lot of damage, but doesn't steal poison. Oh, well, we need raw damage. Let me try this one. That carbine there. Let me sell my stuff. Here you can see how... What the fuck? Why such high damage here? Whoa. Gaslock pistol. Weapon damage. Damn. These pistols beat everything. Why are they so cheap? Ah, for the extra poison damage and extra weapon damage. Here. Yeah, but these ones have more attack speed.
Oh heavens, they're using the grand mortars.
It's a raw damage there. The poison damage bonus. Okay. Yeah, well, this one also affects my poison damage. Could be like that, yeah. Oh, identified legendary cape. This small wraith cloak for Catron. 700 defense. I don't think that is beaten. That will be beaten anytime soon, people. And as you can see, the game has a defense chance in this game. It's like the armor. Twisted wraith claw. Have a legendary wraith claw there. 30 to 36 damage. 41 to 43. Arcane damage bonus and critical damage. Ah, yeah, but this one increases critical damage. Elemental resistance, 200 and, well, we can try this one, I guess. Okay.
Did you see those weapons?
Twisted Wraith Claw. The attack speed is the same. This one we sell it, of course. And we sell it. Spark Wheel Pistol. 48 to 52? No. 52? No, it would need to compete. Why is it that this one deals such high damage? It doesn't have essence or anything. Okay. No. Keep that one. It's not good enough. This one deals more damage. Ah, yeah, but the critical. This one adds 20% extra critical damage. Damn it. Yarp's long rifle. What about this one? What about this one? Oh, it's almost the same, but with a bit of essence capacity. Okay, it's like the same I'm using, but without essence capacity. It's not that expensive though. Hmm. 132 crystal element, element with critical chance, mana. I'll sell it. Item physical resistance. Damn, that's good. Item defense 53. Ah, they both have that. Okay, no, I'll pick physical resistance one. No, if you would just shut up and let me sell my stuff, we will prevail. That is the spirit, people. We will prevail. There we go. Yarp's long rifle. Nice, the same that they are selling here. This one has a slow 14% here. Not bad, but way too slow for my taste. This one has mana regeneration. The one I'm using has 7. Okay. This one is quite interesting, this gas lock pistol. Such fast attack speed.
We are doomed.
But well, this one has a 20% extra damage that the other one doesn't. That the other one doesn't, so yeah. Okay.
We are doomed.
Here we go. Let me see that an identified cape. Oh, with essence capacity. But the defense is 186.
Are we doomed yet?
Total value, armor value provided by your items and skill and indicated by increase of falling damage. In the average enemy level, this would be a reduction of around 32. Weapon damage of your skills.
Van Helsing, right on time.
To avoid harm, increases your health and your dodge statistic. Okay. This one is the one that I need the least. Maybe a bit because I was getting killed in one blow sometimes.
Are we doomed yet?
Should do it. We'll keep that one as high as possible. And what about Katarina here? This one, portion of Katarina is set to maximum mana.
Are you going to give me orders?
62. Good. I should have a lot more of mana now. 483. That'll increase my damage in an indirect way. The magical ball needs senses Katarina's resistance. You protect him from every resistances. Okay, here we're done. She just needs stats. Resistant to attacks, and there's a chance of base skills. Ranged attacks. And her chance to avoid damage.
Fear not, lads. Van
And dodge
Helsing
value.
is here.
This ability determines the solidity of your companion, a special ability increases your hit points and the damage of melee attacks. This could work because her chance based
Fear not,
skills.
lads. Van Helsing is here.
Do that one at 40. And that one there. Pretty much. Okay. That should give us even more mana. And that will increase our damage. Okay, let's see. We are all... Oh, the rifle looks amazing. Look at that. with the dagger there, with the pointy dagger there. Oh, and the cape. I love the new cape. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, people. Look at that, people.
Not possible.
Would you look at that? Now we are all ready to go. I wonder how high our damage will be now.
I can't do that. Don't have enough rage.
Sir, we have fortified our positions. No one will get through here, I swear.
A word to the wise. You are way too confident, Captain. And even hunters get killed if they get too cocky.
Like that.
Sure we can hold out for much longer.
I love the animation. Oh, there we go, the damage. The power of the attacks just went up. It has gone up so fast, so much.
Mr. Van Helsing, Commander, sir. Armed forces are approaching our positions.
Keep your positions. Don't forget to make a glorious speech if you have to. Not possible.
I wonder what is the difference here. Whatever you tell them to do.
I can't do that. More rage.
There they should fix the animation though. Well. With the ladders. There. Because with the ladders you don't see.
Fear not, lads. Van Helsing is here.
The mana is now the mana regeneration is much better.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Fear not, lads. Van Helsing is here.
Yep, I was definitely using outdated weapons. Look at these people. May I move? Defend via the junction. Ah, we have to defend.
Not possible.
I don't think it will be a problem.
That crippled general has no chance against us.
Look at that. Anyone else? What else do I have to defend? For here. The other side. Yeah, we're done. Okay,
I
good.
can't do that.
I love the game, people. So far the game has been perfect. I love the graphics engine that they used. The game feels
Not possible.
smooth. It feels so smooth and pretty well done.
We are under attack by those blasted ornithopters, sir. I'm afraid we can't hold out much longer.
Retreat to the second line of defense and hold your ground.
There you go. Get out of here.
I can't do that.
I'm not sure we can hold out for much longer. The scouts report our enemies are going to attack from 2 sides.
We're going to stand our ground. Ask for reinforcements from the lair.
Finally, the one-man army is here.
I don't know what was the point of all of these, but I want to believe it did serve a purpose. I don't know, I just picked options as I could.
Possible.
Are the troops ready to move out?
Absolutely. They're all ready.
And you? Are you ready to fight?
I'm always ready to fight, Commander. I go to the front line and wait there before they attack.
Oh, it has cinematics. Let's go.
Not possible.
Charge! I don't think they'll have any problem. They'll kill everyone.
I can't do that.
Shit. Good. Oh, we have to take care of them all. I'll assume we can deal with these. How about here?
I can't.
Let's see. Shock Trooper. I don't think it'll be a problem as long as I'm here. Bedland Behemoth Veteran. Look at that. You're still debating, says Ethan. No. Patrick already went to sleep. No. I'm alone on my own, enjoying the game as far as I can tell, unless anyone else is there lurking. No. No. I'm here, District. No. Sorry if it gets boring sometimes for you with the debate. It's just that I like eliminating ignorance in that sense. Debating with them like this, with all of you like this, is incredible because yeah, it ensures that that we keep our minds sharp and nice. Oh, careful. Those Bedland behemoths are quite tough to deal with. I beat the boss that I was locked. Locked when you were here earlier. So yeah, pretty much.
Hunter, your humble messenger was ripping through
Oh, no, debate District. No. We can chat about games. No worries. We can chat about games.
of your assistants. Visit them if you can.
You mentioned to me. No, wait, District. I almost forgot. Have a question. Over at YouTube, are you Cloudy? I think it was the user. Are you Cloudy? That user, because it has the same profile photo as over at Discord that you have. Is the same, like a guy with 2 crosses instead of eyes, 2 blue crosses instead of eyes, as the profile picture. If you are Cloudy there, because it's the same profile photo, like with a cross, with 2 crosses as eyes, all blue, and then like, I don't know. I wanted to ask what it is because I can never decipher what it is if it's you. Like the profile pic. Like, what is it? Like, what on earth is it? Like that little guy with the two crosses as eyes, if it's possible. If it's possible. If it's a secret, I don't know. No worries, don't tell me. But yeah, pretty much.
Can't do that.
In that sense, I had that dubbed the other day, and I said I gotta ask him. And yeah, pretty much that.
We managed to hold our ground,
Pretty much that.
but only just. Parker is now familiar with our positions. My scouts tell me that the general is preparing a full-scale artillery attack. I recommend that we send our men back to the second line of defense.
I'll give orders for the second line. I can't do that.
So yeah, it's like a. It's like a guy with two crosses, two blue crosses as eyes, like smiling a bit or such
If you
thing.
don't mind me saying, this area is far too open and wide. We are all spread out too thin.
I don't have the option for them to go back.
Deploy the automated turrets on the higher ground and defend your positions.
That's right, like that.
I can't do that.
But yeah, pretty much that. No, the debate was over. I always had doubts, like what that profile pic was. That's why I asked you. Like,
What an absolutely dreadful morning, sir. It looks to be a fitting day to die.
That's the Borgovian spirit, Sergeant.
like that.
I was just trying to be sarcastic, milady. I do command a strong force here. I'm glad to hear that, Sergeant. Send some of these men to the positions in immediate danger. Not possible.
What?
We are holding out, sir, but those blasted ornithopters are a menace. We should destroy their launch tower before the next attack. Scouts report 3 control stations in the tower. Possibly, but we need someone with proper expertise to do that. Where are the engineers? As far as I know, they are at the weapons depot in the upper factory grounds. All right. I'll see if I can take care of those ornithopters for you.
Good. 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 As you can see, I like that the game makes you feel part of an army. In this case, you're like right in front, in the middle of the action, not like in some godforsaken place
Sir, we
in a
cannot hold
in a
this
special
position much
quest.
longer. We should demolish at least one of these elevated rail tracks to stop the enemy.
You can solve everything in Borgovia by blowing up some bridges.
A radical idea. But we don't have any explosives.
There is a phlogiston tank right under the rail bridge. If we open the 3 taps, the gas will burst through the vents, creating flammable clouds.
I love blowing up bridges as much as the next Borgovian, but this means that flammable clouds will engulf the whole district, right?
Forget it, Captain. It's way too dangerous. And I don't usually say things like that.
Alright, that is done. Troubles in the first line, the second wave. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Do I have to scout the rest of the place? Oh shit. Well, with our new equipment, we should be dealing good damage, except for the tanks there. Deal a lot of damage there. Come on, they are tanks, but we can deal with them. We can deal with them. Oh, by the way, yesterday we did Diablo 2 Median XL district that you asked me over at that you voted over at the Discord in case you're interested. Yesterday I did the Diablo 2 Media in Excel first playthrough. Quite good, huh, people? Quite good. Quite good. Quite good. Today we did a boss, so we have a lot now in our hands. I should have upgraded the equipment before doing the boss though, so it wasn't that difficult. But well, still worked out. Still worked out pretty well. So yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. I am loving this game so far. I'm loving this game so far a lot.
I can't do that.
A lot. It is like tightly designed. I just hope it has like an open world mode where you can go anywhere. That it does have end game, because it would be way too sad for this great game to not have some good replayability, because it is quite good. Quite good. A lot of interesting mechanics. The skill tree. The crafting system with the essences. The double resource management. How precise it is in the point and click system, the animations, the graphics engine, a ton of things. The perks system that encourages you to do the side quests. There we go. I don't know why I sometimes freeze them. The tower defense minigame, it would be quite sad for us to not have, a lot of replayability then, huh? That would be the only thing that I could think of that could turn it into a sad situation. There we go, we spend all of our rage on the tank there. So good. I love the soundtrack, how it has developed for this game. Like, it has different themes depending on the mood of the situation. I love that it has those nice cinematics. So yeah, it would be sad that it doesn't have a lot of replayability once I finish it. That's the only thing I might fear. Yeah, pretty much.
I can't do that.
Oh, those explosive helicopters there.
I can't do that.
Right. They're terrible. Yep. There we go.
Not possible.
Diablo 2 Mini and XL yesterday. Besides, people I wanted to mention, it ran smoothly. I rewatched the VOD today and it was so smooth. It was incredibly smooth and at 1080p.
I can't do
You should all try the Mini and XL now, definitely. You could see how good it is. Here we go, the engineer.
Van Helsing. So, you are in command now.
Good question. Is the ship commanding the storm?
Don't listen to her. Yes, and I have a task for you. There is an ornithopter launch tower nearby, and it's causing us plenty of grief. If I get you there, can you disable it?
Well, I could use an overload that would shut it down for good, but isn't that thing beyond our defenses?
Nah, a few enemy hordes along the way, the odd behemoth here and there. Trust me, it'll be mind-numbingly boring.
Don't worry. I'll keep you alive.
All right. I place my trust in you, Hunter.
Do they follow? Is this a scored quest? Alright, we just have to go there. Let's see, where? Ah, but I've already killed everyone. I already killed... Shit. Shit, I had a... Oh no, they are killing him. Shit, my bad. No, 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 what's this shit? I didn't expect this. Come attack me, not him. Attack me, not him. Oh, we got a scored quest.
I can't do that.
There you go, you all die. That's a big horde.
I can't do that.
Don't touch the engineer. Attack me, that's it, that's it. Oh, another horde. Move them around. Where's the engineer? Did he die or what? No, he's here.
I need healing.
There you go. Shut up.
Not possible.
There we go. Now, come through here. Come through here. Come over here.
Not possible.
I've already cleared the whole zone. That's right. Nice escort quest. That's right, you wait over there until I kill them all. Don't get killed. Good, this is a good escortee. Okay, here we are.
One down. Whatever this is.
Ah, I see, I cleared the zone before doing this. In the end, it worked in my favor. Oh, I forgot those two over there. So, as you get that charged...
We are at 2.
Oh, that's a surprise attack. Don't kill him like that. Don't try to kill him like that. That's right, stay there. Stay there. Let me work. Ah, they are constantly appearing. Move it. Move it. Move it, move it, move it. Let's go. Good pathfinding, by the way, for the artificial intelligence. Quite good pathfinding.
We are ready. Finally. I don't know what we did here, but it was fun.
It will stop them from activating
Can't do that.
those things.
Not possible. I can't do that.
Hmm? I probably also need to update my skill tree, people. Okay. More or less. I think it's still good. I think it's still... What's this? Reconnecting. I don't like reconnections there. There we go. No. Not good. That's a lot of those behemoths. Those behemoths take so much time to die. Nice. Frozen and killed. I got another portal here. Oh, I can teleport. Throw the map.
I can't do that.
Okay, and here, this is the limit of the map. This is the actual limit of the map. I have to go back over there, but let me see what's down here. I like having the full map explored. I want to see where it leads me to. I love how my mana regeneration is working perfectly. Why is she not attacking? I need her to attack to regain mana. Enough for this.
I can't do that.
We are pushing through, people. Okay, and this is the limit. Okay, okay. I see, this is the limit, pretty much. Can I go back over here? Nope. Cargo bay. Go.
Not possible.
The second wave, the siege. We have to quest defend the viaduct junction. Oh, maybe down there. Could it be that it gets bigger, the map?
Can't do that.
Hang on. Could it be that there's a zone that is... Oh, okay.
I can't do that.
Hang on. I want to go over there. Ah, you can do it like this on the map. Good. That's useful.
I can't do that.
Is this like an extra zone? Hang on. Nice. Could it be that I have to defend this other zone? More or less the viaduct junction? No, this is the limit.
I can't do that.
And here, can I move there? No, it has to be another zone. No. Well, for now, it's pretty much like that. It's pretty much like that so far. This should be the whole battlefield that we need to take care of. Pretty much this is all that we need to take care of.
Not possible.
Resistance soldiers reporting. Sir, we might be a bit outnumbered.
Deploy the automated.
What now? I go back there.
Do that.
Oh. They're not even reaching our positions at the speed I'm killing. Or not. I think that's the main wave. Let's distribute our poison damage over time. From far away. I am the best sniper, people.
Not possible.
Let's go back there.
Not possible.
Are the troops ready to move out?
Absolutely. They're all ready.
And you? Are you ready to fight?
I'm always ready.
Let's go, second wave. Here we go. These are like the Protoss, like they teleport. Ah, they are over there. Nice effects. Damn it. Yeah, I should learn to move a bit. Ah, better. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Easy peasy. Let's go to the next post. Oh shit, damn it. My bad.
I can't do that.
Let's go to the next post. Let's go, Katarina. Let's go. No. Oh shit. That was close. Oh, that post over there. Oh, but these ones have the automated turrets anyways. They just have a behemoth there that may take a bit to kill. Oh, this. This one's done. What about the other one? I wonder if you can actually lose this by your positions falling. Ah, well, we have behemoths there. Damn it, Katarina is dead.
I can't do that.
There we go, perfect sniping position. Almost there. Incredible music, by the way. Shit. What's that? Let me come here because we have probably one there. No. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Your lowly messenger messenger found a wounded resistance soldier beyond the perimeter. He tried to warn us that the undead, called Vlados, was under attack and needs your help.
Did he tell where they are?
With his last breath, he did. There is an industrial platform far beyond our lines, where the cargo elevators go down to the rookery. Vlados is trapped there.
Van Helsing saving a vampire now. What an irony. Okay, people, it's already 9:03. I'll leave it here. Thanks to Patrick, thanks to District from the bottom of my heart for visiting today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And see you all tomorrow when we'll continue with Star Wars: New Republic. Hopefully I can do the Arcan boss fight. People, thanks from the bottom of my heart, to the 90 YouTube subscribers, to Twitch followers and Discord members especially, and anyone who might have taken the time to watch this as a YouTube VOD or a Twitch VOD in the future. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're all incredible. Love you all. See you all tomorrow. We continue tomorrow, people. Have a great night. Have a great night. Bye bye. Bye bye.